Hey y'all, it's Kyel. Let's talk about prepping your spring garden beds. Alright, so today I'm going to be taking this scraggly ground cover right here. I'm going to try to turn it into a nice cloud of soft soil ready to grow. Just like this one already tilled over here. I'll be doing that with the help of a shovel, pickaxe, and this handy tool, a homemade soil sifter. So I can work and talk at the same time, so let me just jump into it and have a conversation. So the goal here is to dig out about a foot deep and remove all of the non-soil material, such as the ivy ground cover, any rocks embedded in the soil, and in my case there's also a plastic landscape barrier from the previous owners that I want to get rid of. When it's all done, I'll have a nice bed of aerated soil that the worms and bugs can crawl around in to keep the soil enriched. And of course my new plants will be able to grow their roots freely without any obstacles. Performing this thorough work now also makes it easier later on as I weed and tend my garden throughout the year.
I'm not going to touch the camera.
Come here. Oh. So at this point I've dug out the bed and cleared it all out, put it in these buckets. So now I'll sift it out and put it back without any rocks or roots, and if there's any trash in there too, little plastic bits can come out, and we'll have a nice pristine garden bed ready to plant seeds. Now begins the slow process of filtering all this dirt through my soil sifter. It's patient work, but the end result is very rewarding. I try to take care with any earthworms I come across, and fortunately the half-inch chicken wire is big enough that many of them slip through on their own. The sifter itself is pretty simple, just a squat box with one hole exposed to dump the dirt. I drilled in a lip of wood to secure 2 layers of half-inch chicken wire to provide additional durability. From there you just kind of shake and sift and pull out material as you go. For my purposes, I separate materials into 5 buckets. The first is for large compostable organic waste. The second is for large round river rocks. The third is any jagged rocks or concrete chunks. The fourth is for that mix of small roots and pebbles that remains after each round of sifting. And finally, 1 bucket for any trash and plastic barrier. As you can see, your final result looks like you just deposited about 10 bags of lush soil right in your garden. So you can imagine how happy your plants will grow in something like that. Well, there we go. Nice pristine garden bed. Perfect soil, sifted, ready to grow. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy yourself. See you next time. Bye.